Oh boy, strap in, folks, because today's episode is what happens when MAGA eats itself. 1 minute, Steve Bannon is inviting Elon Musk to Christmas dinner with Daddy Trump, tucking him in at bedtime, maybe reading him The Art of a Deal as a bedtime story. And the next, he is threatening to rip Musk's fucking face off on live radio. Yes, that's an actual quote. So if you came here for calm political analysis, you're absolutely in the wrong place. Because this is full-scale, tinfoil hat, bare-knuckle MAGA Civil War. And all of it, every last second, is glorious political chaos. So let's dive in. So what the hell happened? Well, if you missed the opening shots, here's the recap. Donald Trump, out of nowhere, threatens to slash Elon Musk's government contracts, billions on the line. Why? Because Musk called Trump's new big beautiful budget bill a disgusting abomination. And Musk, not one to take a hit quietly, fired back with nuclear level tweet. Time to drop the really big bomb at real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJT. That's what Musk said on his post on X. You could actually feel the ripple go through the MAGA world. Cue Steve Bannon, everyone's favorite podcast warlord, grabbing a mic and going full berserker mode. Here's what Steve Bannon told Political, and fair warning, you might want to cover the kid's ears for this one. Bannon says, and I quote, "You're going to tell me we should allow some fucking punk to sit there and say Trump should be impeached and JD should step in. Fuck you, dude. We're going to fucking war, and I'm going to rip your fucking face off." Is it just me, or is Bannon auditioning for the next Mortal Kombat reboot? And he wasn't even done. He said Trump treated Elon like a son, invited him to family dinners, gave him full access. Let that image settle in. Lil Elon, in a MAGA onesie, snuggled up next to Ivanka, being spoon-fed mashed potatoes by Trump himself. And now, Bannon wants the U.S. government to seize SpaceX and Starlink using the Defense Production Act, yes, the wartime law, and put Musk's entire empire under federal control until investigations are complete. Yup, the same people who screamed about big government overreach now want to nationalize Elon Musk's companies like it's Venezuela. You can't make this shit up. But wait, it gets better. Because Bannon, in the same breath, calls for a criminal investigation into Elon Musk's immigration status, claiming Musk might be, wait for it, an illegal alien. The same Republicans praised as model immigrant. Now Bannon says, deport him. Also on Bannon's hit list, Musk's alleged drug use, Musk's request for classified China briefing, Musk's security clearance, Musk's government subsidies. Basically, if Musk once looked at the government building, Bannon wants to subpoena it. So what are we really watching here? This isn't just a Twitter spat. This is MAGA tearing itself apart in real time. On one side, Elon Musk, the billionaire, once treated like royalty by the right. On the other, Steve Bannon, the ideological pit bull of Trumpism. And somewhere in the middle, Donald Trump flailing like his former friends accused him of being linked to Epstein. That's the part no one wants to talk about. Because if Musk is right, if Trump's name is in the Epstein files, then suddenly the entire GOP strategy of ignore and deflect goes up in flames. So let's talk about it. The Epstein list is still sealed. Why? Musk is basically alleging that Trump himself is the reason those files haven't been released. Now, Does Musk have hard proof? Not yet. But the fact that no Republicans are touching this with a 10-foot pole, that tells you everything. And you know it's bad when Fox News doesn't even send out a junior intern to spin this. Because here's the game. If Musk has even one document, one photograph, one flight log, Trump isn't just politically wounded. He's done. Finished. And Bannon knows it. That's why he's lashing out. So here's the nightmare scenario for Republicans. Trump is losing donors. He's burning bridges with Musk and mega donor with a massive platform. Now his own people like Bannon are screaming conspiracy and calling for literal war with fellow billionaires. Meanwhile, Democrats are just sitting back, popping the popcorn, and watching MAGA devour itself. This is what happens when your movement is built on loyalty instead of principles. Eventually, the loyalty runs out, and all that is left is power-hungry infighting and blood feuds. So where does this all go? Well, let's break it down. Musk isn't going to back down. If anything, he's just getting started. Bannon wants full state control of Musk's empire and deportation proceedings yesterday. Trump, he's silent, which for Trump might be the loudest thing he's ever said. Behind the scene, GOP strategists are panicking. Because this isn't just about drama, it's about timing. We're in the middle of an election year, and instead of uniting, the MAGA base is now ripping each other's throats out. And all over what? Power, money, ego, and the very inconvenient little black book from Jeffrey Epstein. So, the final thoughts? Look, we don't know if Elon Musk is telling the truth or not, but we know is this. The people closest to Trump are scared. Not scared of Democrats. Not scared of Joe Biden. Scared of Elon Musk. Because he knows their secrets. And he has the money, the reach, and spite to burn it all down. So whether you're a fan of Musk or not, you better believe this is one of the biggest civil wars that we've ever seen in right-wing politics, maybe ever. And it's just getting started. And if you really look at it, this is actually the biggest bromance divorce during Pride Month. So grab your popcorn, folks, because MAGA Civil War, the billionaire bloodbath, is now playing live 24/7. It will be right here to cover every twist, tweet, and tantrum along the way. Smash that like button, subscribe for the next meltdown, and if Steve Bannon tries to seize your internet router under the Defense Production Act, just tell him the aliens already claimed it. Catch you next time.